Is your due date coming up? Or maybe it's already passed and you're looking to get things going. One of the best ways to kick off labor is to try these 5 methods for softening your cervix, which is the first step in the labor process. A soft cervix will dilate, a hard cervix will not. If you're new here, I'm Kelly, your online doula, educator, and #1 fangirl for all things birth. In this channel, I teach you how to avoid unnecessary medical intervention and to feel empowered and ready for your birth. Okay, everyone, disclaimer. We don't actually know what triggers labor. Science hasn't discovered that yet. In the end of the day, babies are going to come when babies are ready. However, there are some things that we can do to prepare our mind, body, and soul to signal to baby that we are ready. The 5 methods that I go over today are methods that help soften your cervix. A soft cervix is one of the first steps to the labor process. Tip number 1, acupuncture. Acupuncture has been used for over 2,000 years, originating in China and Japan. The purpose of acupuncture is to stimulate qi moving through your body, or your blood, or your energy. And some studies have shown that it's linked to cervical ripening. The 2 main areas for acupuncture to soften the cervix, number 1 is your hand. And so taking some pressure on each side here, and just pressing in and holding here. The other place is your inner ankle, right above the ankle bone. This is why one of those old wives' tales are to get a foot massage to induce labor. So tell me in the comments, which do you prefer, a hand massage or a foot massage at the end of pregnancy? All right, y'all, you're gonna love tip number 2. Number 2, nipple stimulation. You heard that right. Nipple stimulation is linked to the release of oxytocin, and oxytocin can promote contractions and lead to cervical ripening. This tool and technique has been used since 700 BC to induce labor. What's great about nipple stimulation is it can be done alone, with your partner, or you can pull out that breast pump a little bit early and get going. Tip number 3, eating date fruit. If you eat 6 to 7 large dates per day, starting anywhere between 37 and 38 weeks, it's linked to softening your cervix. Major bonus is dates are delicious. They're very, very sweet and highly nutritious, full of vitamins and minerals. I have a date smoothie recipe that I've linked below in the description for you to pick up. Tip number 4, sex and orgasm. Semen has prostaglandins, which is the hormone responsible for ripening the cervix. Sex can also include nipple stimulation, which can induce labor as well. The female orgasm has been linked to uterine contractions, so bonus point there. Big disclaimer here, do not use any penetration if your water has broken. You don't want to introduce any unnecessary bacteria, which can lead to infection. Tip number 5, clear your calendar and get your support team in place. In order for the body to birth, we have to feel safe, ready, and have a clear mind to invite labor in. So I can't tell you how often I see my clients who have just gone on maternity leave, within a day or 2, boom, labor begins. Oftentimes when you can clear off that to-do list, those lingering items, getting the nursery set up, finishing out work, building the crib, whatever is on your mind or weighing you down, once those things are done, oftentimes that mental space is exactly what the body needs to be able to relax and allow labor to happen. When I was waiting for my second baby to be born, I was really anxious about when my mom would get into town because I had a 3-year-old at the time and no other family near us in town. And so if I went into labor spontaneously, I was really worried about who was going to watch my daughter so my husband could come with me to the hospital. Lo and behold, the day my mom got on the plane and then landed, within 3 hours, my water broke. If you're loving these tips, go ahead and like this video now. If you want to know more about natural labor induction methods and other tips for how to avoid an unnecessary medical labor induction, go ahead and grab my free download, which is linked below. If you like this video and want to watch more, check out my video series, Birth Better at the Hospital. I'll link it below.